again, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, I still want to talk about this. How did I get here so fast? How did time fly by to be able to be at this point in my life of being qualifying for Social Security? Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Yeah, time sure has flown by. I think where we left off was about when I first got into the pharmacy world, and how I got my start, and how I was able to move up the ranks in the pharmacy. And you know, my first break in the pharmacy, I was just this little, probably 19-year-old college kid who was delivering medications for a pharmacy, going to Bible college full-time and working full-time. Well, one day I overheard I think she was the order entry supervisor, Wendy, I believe her name was. Man, that's a long time ago, 40 years ago. It's amazing, the older we get, that we can remember so much from the past, but yet we can't remember what we had for dinner last night. Whew, man. Or what we even did this morning. So, I just don't know how come it works out like that, but it's still funny. So anyway, I overheard the supervisor say, does anyone know how to type? Because back then it was typewriters. Computers were definitely not like they were today, or they are today. And I overheard her say, that, hey, does anybody know how to type? Making a joke that, hey, it doesn't take much. Well, I raised my hand and I said, Wendy, I know how to type. Man, I was in college. I had to type up research papers and all that stuff. And I knew nothing about pharmacy. I didn't know the difference from a Tylenol, an ibuprofen, anything like that. I didn't know. But my first break was I knew how to type, so she said, okay. Let me she was going to talk with her boss, and I would transition out of delivery. So I did that for about a year, my freshman year or sophomore year in college. And so I transitioned into being the overnight order entry tech, typing in scripts. And that's where the previous video I talked about the fax machine. I said, oh, there's no way fax machines are going to last. We can't read any of this stuff. And you may recall that, I was wrong. So I did that for a few years, and then I just slowly really grasped it. That, hey, this is for me. For me, the world of pharmacy was fascinating. The world of pharmacists, technicians, filling pills, it was all there. All the billing and all the leadership, and I was just a kid, and I knew early on that even at $3.35 an hour, this is what I wanted to do for my career. I went into Bible college thinking I was going to become a full-time pastor, like my dad, like my brother who was called into it. But that calling wasn't there at that time. So I pursued pharmacy. Finished out my 4 years of Bible school, and then I was like 17 or 18 credits short of my bachelor's in pastoral ministries. So we'll just cut through a whole lot of stuff. When I'm mid-20s, pharmacy career was really starting to take off, and then I really got wrapped up into the pharmacy and really pursued it. All the while I was playing a lot of fast pitch softball. I was a catcher. God gifted me with some good athletic ability, and I had some good accolades in softball there, fast pitch, playing on a league there, and modified fast pitch, so it's as hard as you can throw underhand. The pitchers would throw knuckleballs, curveballs, sliders, that whole thing. There was bunting, there was stealing, and I was playing with the same fellas for 5-6 years, whatever it was, and we were in a league, Major A, and against teams that played in national tournaments. And it turned out I was the MVP one of those years, and going good. Bowling, I really got into bowling, and some 20 years ago I was able to roll a 300. So hey, the person you're watching right now, because I rolled a 300, I've only had one, but I came close a billion times. Then I choked a billion times. Several times, of course, some tough breaks, sting a 10, sting an 8, sting a 4-6 split or 8-10 split, whatever. But I am in the Bowling Hall of Fame, International Bowling Hall of Fame, because I rolled a 300. Pretty cool, I think. I have the ring to prove it. Well, my youngest son has the ring. I have a watch somewhere. I do have a plaque about your name is permanently inscribed in the International Bowling Hall of Fame. It was in St. Louis. I think they moved it to Texas, maybe. So yeah, but I sacrificed a lot along the way. I sacrificed family time, and divorced, all pursuing my job, my career, worked my way up all throughout the pharmacies. I regret putting my career first. If I had to do it all over again, I would do it all over again. Sorry to my boys and their mom, and yeah. But that's like 25 years ago, so that's all dealt with. I'm not digging up any bones, just reflecting here on how I got here so fast, but now here I am. And what do I really do? I mean, I enjoy, I rose up the ranks. My last position with our pharmacy chain here in Kentucky, I was the director of operations. Really, really enjoyed my pharmacy. But you know what? Now I really, really enjoy doing this, delivering auto parts, just like I enjoyed and loved the pharmacy world when I was a 20-year-old kid. This driving with no stress, no responsibility, no HR issues, no employee issues, no customer complaints to deal with. I just pick up these auto parts and deliver. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I was talking to one of the VPs within our company before I left in 2015 when CVS bought us out. He said that, man, that's the perfect job that I have now, doing this delivery stuff. So I agree. Been doing this for quite a few years. And man, a lot of these cars are just crazy, especially this semi off on my left here. So that's how I got here so fast. I jumped fast forward. Obviously, we all have stuff in our lives, but it amazes me how fast time does fly. Before you know it, your 40s are gone. That semi can't make up his mind how fast he's going to go. But it's just your 40s are gone, your 50s are gone, and now you're saying hello to your 60s. And that's where I'm at today. I'm saying hello to my 60s. I'm looking forward to it. I look forward to everything within my life. Everything is going great. I believe my wife and I are making good, solid decisions. And the Social Security thing, that's got to be a good, solid decision. My wife is a few years younger than me. So she's not 60 yet, but she's gonna get there pretty soon. So it's just, I'm thankful, like on this YouTube thing, that we can throw out there for suggestions, like I threw out there about whether I should collect Social Security or not. And you know, great comments and suggestions that came through. I thank everyone for viewing that. You know, but yeah, you know, the sun is setting on our lives, and we just got to keep moving forward, praying and believing that we're making good, solid decisions. And you know what? Just like in our younger days, some decisions we made weren't so good, right? Some decisions weren't so good. But now we're in the critical part. It's actually so critical, it's not critical, because you know why? We've set ourselves up for success already. We've set ourselves up to be able to make good, actually even fun decisions, like a cruise or not, vacations or not. Being able to, like for me, I have the flexibility to do this, that I can, as long as I have my route covered, I can go on vacations, and I can do what I want when I want, pretty much. But in the younger days, when you're going up the corporate ladder, you don't have that flexibility. And if you're gone for a week, you come back and you're just blasted. I remember one time, what was I? I think it was when I was the IT director. I was gone for 3 weeks. Came back and that was rough. That was rough. So I never did 3 weeks again. And my boss said, "Hey, we'll try it." And we tried it. She said, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore." So I'm thankful. But yeah, that's how I got here real quick to my 60s. And now I'm going to still contemplate good financial decisions. And our house is pretty near paid off, so that's a pretty cool thing. And so yeah, I'll leave it at that, and I'll come back with another video tomorrow. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day here in western Kentucky. Just came over the Ohio River Bridge, Twin Bridges. Now I'm in southern Indiana, and the snow's pretty much gone. It's pretty near gone, and right now it's 55 degrees in the morning, 10:30. This is actually Tuesday morning, late morning, 10:30. So yeah, enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. Where did you all start? Where did you all come from? And yeah, we'll just go from there. So, y'all be great today. We'll talk about it again. Y'all be great. Bye.